One fine Saturday morning, I was serving hot idli and vada as breakfast to Aruna. Impressed with my tasty food, she smiled at me by saying, "Prabhu, you have become a great cook. Even I have not prepared such tasty foods in the past or will do in the future either." Aruna's appreciation made me blush heavily, and all I could say was, "Thanks, Aruna." She continued, "Not only me, but also your food too has become a huge hit in our office. Since they tasted it in the potluck, starting from my senior manager to juniors, everyone asked you to cook for them. And this time, they wanted to have a party in our house. I couldn't deny them, and thus also agreed to host a party next weekend. I want you to be in charge of all the arrangements. Be at your best, plan a nice menu and decorate the home for the party. I want everyone to have a great occasion." I tried to convince her by explaining that I have no experience in cooking for large parties, and before I could finish, Aruna interrupted by saying, "Prabhu, I tried my best to avoid this situation, but I couldn't. Now it's confirmed that next week we are hosting a party, and please make all the arrangements. Period." She just terminated the conversation and went away. Since she already made her mind, I just kept quiet. After some time, Aruna told that we will go for shopping to buy party wear dresses, and also to finish our routine beauty parlor sessions. She first took me to a fashion brand shop to purchase our party wear outfits. I was hoping to see Aruna in a nice lehenga after a long time. But she wanted to stick to the men's party wear suit to match her physique and bought a velvet party wear suit. Since most of her bosses are male, she wanted to be dressed equally like them, instead of dressing like a bride in bright colorful lehenga. Her point was valid, and also she looked very smart and handsome in the party suit. Thus, I was okay with her decision. When I started to look for a matching party wear suit, she stopped me by saying, "Prabhu, have you forgotten that you have lots of work to do in the party? You will need to cook, serve the guests and lot more. Working with blazer suits will be very difficult and will be very funny as well. Isn't it? I want you to try something that makes you more pretty and comfortable for your role. So what do you need me to wear? Shall I buy a kurta?" I asked. "Yes, I think kurta will suit you. Let's find something that looks more elegant and bright for the occasion," she replied. For next half an hour, I tried different sets of men's kurta, but Aruna didn't seem to like any of them. Instead, she found one or other issues with every one of them. Finally, when I told her we could look for some other shop, she suggested the women's section has got a nice selection. I got tensed and furious at the same time and angrily told her that I don't want to wear women's dress in front of her colleagues. Aruna didn't mind me and started searching for ladies' kurta tops. I didn't want to create a scene in the public and kept quiet. In some time, she took few sets of ladies' kurta tops and asked me to trial them. When I just stood there, she dragged me to a trial room and wanted me try them. Since she was so stubborn in her decision, I started removing my clothes and try the ladies' kurta tops. Since it's a lady's dress, they had narrow cut near my waist area. It was new for me and quite uncomfortable as well. Otherwise, the tops were very nicely fitted to my size. I also tried the matching patiala bottoms. I was cursing my bad luck and the situation that I got myself into, and also wondering why my wife has become so strange. Finally, after trialing few dresses, she liked a mustard color tops with a green color patiala bottoms and selected them. Even I liked them very Much as the bright color was matching my fair skin tone, and unlike others it was quite comfortable as well. Since I had a slim figure with no extra fat near my waist, the top was very perfect fit to me. I felt that my regular fit clothes never looked so fit on me, and slowly my crazy mind started to admire myself in the kurta. When Aruna noticed me admiring myself top to bottom, she started kidding me and told that we will have a private fashion show tonight. I asked Aruna to buy some sleepwear for me, and again she took me to the ladies section. She wanted to extend my wardrobe and selected some women's sleepwear t-shirts, night pants and shorts. She wanted myself to select my nighties. Thus, I started going through the collection. Slowly, I lose track of time and came back to senses only when she softly said, "Darling, look at you. You've become such a girl. Taking so much time just for selecting a nightie." My face went red with her comments, and that's when I realized that I am the only man selecting nighties in a ladies section. Immediately I took 2 mid-length night dress and left the shop. We went to the beauty parlor, and while Aruna got her hair cut short, I was put into a whole bunch of beauty treatments available. Starting with a nice relaxing body massage, they also removed hairs in my legs and hands. In addition to shaving my facial hairs, this time, they did upper lips waxing. After upper lips, they did gold facial to make my face more pretty and glow. I objected when she started trimming my eyebrows, telling I've never done that before, but she insisted that it's common nowadays even for men, especially who's into modeling, threads their eyebrows to look good and remove extra hairs, so I agreed. Finally, they did shampoo wash my hairs and did some nice hairstyling. By the time my makeup was complete, Aruna is back again from shopping. When I had a look at myself, the image in the mirror doesn't have any relevance with the way I looked a year ago. My face completely looked like a girl in her 20s, very smooth and without any marks or pimples. Instead, the skin has become much brighter and softer with light skin tone. There are no traces of hair in my mustache region, and it seems like I never grown a mustache in the past. I was never a macho male and was always a skinny person. The makeup and hairstyle made myself look even less manly. The hairs were shining, soft and were wavy. Because of the side partition hairstyle, I looked stylish as well. If I had a younger sister, she would have looked like my present self. Aruna was very happy and took me to home. But I was in a very confused state, whether to accept the changes or resist them. My wife was in no position to hear me, and I am undergoing all these changes, unsure of what others will think about me. Without speaking much, we reached home. That night, Aruna wanted me to trial all the dresses we purchased in front of her. She bought me a bangle-style bracelet, which looked nice with the top, and also a matching flat heel footwear. Like a model, she asked me to give different poses and took the pics in her mobile. More the time I was in that dress, I was feeling the soft silky material and liked every bit of the dress. I also tried different poses in my new nightwear dresses as well. Slowly, the soft material on my smooth skin got me aroused, and I was in a mood to play with Aruna. Slowly, I bent towards her and kissed her in lips. My sudden kiss surprised her, so she immediately pulled me towards her and made me sit on her laps. Slowly, she started cuddling me while smelling the nice fragrance in my body and hairs. She slid her hands slowly inside my nighties and started massaging my thighs, and then slowly moved her hands to my ass. She started rubbing my ass with her thighs and then with her hands massaging them. When I tried to speak with her, she kissed my flavored lips and started sucking them, and silently I was feeling her hands groping my ass. Her massage in my ass made my manhood excited and I wanted to make love with her. Aruna, still in a naughty mood, made me bent over the nearby table. She slowly lifted my nighties, and when I wondered what's happening, she gave a tight slap to my ass that made my face red in pain. And when I shouted, she just signaled, SSHHHH, and landed another slap on my ass. The slaps turned 2, 3, and I was lying there, letting small moans between pain and pleasure. Slowly, the slaps has become more soft and sensual with her rubbing my ass in between, and she leaned on me and kissed my back. I was feeling her hands all over my ass, and without my knowledge, I bent further, keeping my ass up, inviting her. Her slaps in my ass keeps increasing, and I was becoming more submissive towards her actions. It increased my levels of horniness, and my manhood was stronger like never before. Slowly, she took me to the bed, made me lie down, and came on top of me, sliding my manhood inside hers slowly. We both started moaning sensually, and her pushes become stronger and stronger. We don't know how long that romantic session lasted, but that night marked a new chapter in our love life. That night, I slept in her arms, without any dress and her hands still on my ass. As I was preparing for the party, next 1 week passed quickly. I cleaned the house, did some decoration and other things. I thought this party was a good opportunity for me to prove my skills to Aruna. That night's romantic encounter, more or less changed the way we make love. Aruna has developed crazy interests on playing with my body, like pinching my hips when I'm cooking or playing with my ass, groping or slapping, and I too joined the party sometimes. I used to dress in shorts and walk around her shaking my ass, sit in her lap and disturb when she is working. It has become a default for her to come on top of me and ride me while making love, and sometimes I would shyly ask her to do so. It's party time. The party day, in the evening, all the guests came on time. And I, along with Aruna, invited them, and we casually chatted for some time. Everyone was impressed with the way our house was managed and the decorations. Soon the party started. We were playing some nice music, and I served the cold drinks and snacks to the guests. Everyone was busy chatting in groups, and I tried to mingle with the guys' group by sitting near them. They were talking casually about all usual guys stuff, and no one seemed to introduce themselves or talk to me. Instead, they avoided me completely. I got ashamed and understood that, since I am a house husband, these guys doesn't give me any respect. And no one even cared to respond when I said, bye. Later, I could hear them gossiping about me and laughing. With heavy heart and moist eyes, I was standing alone in the kitchen, when one of the girls noticed me. She started talking normally about the food, and I eagerly explained her about my experiences. Very soon, few other girls also joined the group, and they all started to ask about my dress and also about my makeup. I shared them all about my beauty parlor sessions and also showed my makeup items. All the girls were praising my looks and also appreciated my wife being so caring to me. They all advised me not to worry about my job and asked me to take it as a good break, relax and then start a fresh career. Seeing me in the girls' gang, Aruna smiled at me and asked if everything is fine, and in return, I also smiled at her and winked my eyes saying all is well. I served everyone dinner and few girls helped me. Once others finished their dinner, I had food along with the girls. They were very friendly and invited us to their home one day. I thanked everyone for coming and they all presented us with a gift. voucher from the same fashion store we purchased our dresses earlier. Everyone left and Aruna was in very happy mood. She immediately started kissing on my cheeks and lips, and then hugged me so tight. I too started responding to her kisses and we slowly started removing our dresses. We had another excellent love-making session and then she presented me a nice gift pack. When I opened it, I found a pair of gold bangles. She told it's a gift for taking my new role in the house without any ego and especially her love for my cooking. She said it's our token of love, and asked me to promise that I will always wear them and will not remove until she tells me. I looked at my empty hands and accepting her love, immediately wore the bangles and started making them sound. At the moment, we were the happiest couples and our happiness was filled all over the house.